Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I am coming at you with another Wargaming in miniature video. In this video, we're going to continue on with our Napoleonic project update. I have a 15 millimeter Napoleonic project that I'm working on for my set of rules called Marshals and Generals that I am currently in the process of writing. Alright, so in today's update, I'm going to show you the 4 guard battalions that I just finished. These are all guard infantry from the Old Glory 15 millimeters. The flags on all 4 battalions are from Fighting 15. These battalions are large battalions, all 4 of them. They will have 8 bases. Basically, in my set of rules, if you're anywhere between like 800 plus, you would be considered a large battalion. And so, because the guard battalions at Quatre Bras were close to 1,000 men each, and then that was reduced for Waterloo, but still, they would still be large battalions. Okay, now I've done 4 guard battalions. This one here is the 2nd Battalion 1st Foot Guards. Okay, so there's something you'll notice. The 1st Regiment of Guards have the gray pants, right? And this is the 2nd Battalion. All right, let me go ahead and show you the next battalion. All right, and these are the 3rd Battalion of the 1st Foot Guards. Couple of different anecdotes that I want to reveal is I am using the 2.5 static grass. As you know, I use the dark brown for the ground cover. I only made 1 stand with the flankers, the green plumes on every battalion, and then I made 2 stands of grenadiers. It's just the way it worked out. I could have done 6 and 6, but I decided to go because the flankers and the grenadiers have the same gold wing shoulders. So, yeah. Okay, so enough of that. Now, the flags, the British carry these 2 flags, you know, the King's color and the regimental color. And I put the King's color on the right side. I basically made 2 command stands. I've got a King's color command stand, and I have a regiment color command stand. There are 3 drummers, and there are 2 officers. I also put 1 NCO in there as filler. There should be another NCO out here. Here he is. There's another NCO right there. And there should be 1 with the colors and 1 with the troops in every battalion. Now, on this battalion, you'll notice that the King's color is on the far right in the front rank, and the regimental color is on the far left in the back rank. I kind of mixed it up a little bit in the battalions. All right, let me show you the next battalion. All right, and this regiment or the battalion is the 2nd Battalion of the 2nd Coldstream Guards. You'll notice that the King's color on this one's in the middle, but he's still front and back. I think I did the front to back on all of them. Yeah. Also, you see the one flanker. There's a couple of grenadiers out there. I think that one. But what you'll notice out of all four of these battalions is that they come in a firing line, right? They're basically all front rank kneeling, second rank shooting over. So there's no marching, nothing like that. So every one of these battalions is set up in a firing line. All right, let me get the next battalion. All right, and this is the last battalion. This is the second of the 3rd Scots Guard. Not Scotch Guard, Scots Guard. You'll notice that both of these standards are right down the line of the center line of the unit, right? So the King's Colors right next to it, and the Regimental Colors is right next to it as well. This is the way I planned on doing it for all the battalions, but I thought that I wanted to do a little bit of a variety so they all weren't exactly the same. Plus, I thought about, here, let me pull this battalion. Let's turn this spinner off so you can see. Now, like in this battalion, I considered if they were ever in march column, I would put the King's color in the front and the regimental color right behind. But that would still allow the King's color to be on the right and the regimental color to be on the left. Where if you do this, if you go march column with this guy and this guy, that basically reverses them. Now he's on the left side and he's on the right side. But I'm sure that you as a player, you don't really pay attention to stuff like that. I know I didn't when I was first getting into Napoleonics, but nowadays I pay attention to stuff like that. Basically, how formations are formed and where the flags in the formation are actually supposed to be. But I also understand that it is just a game. Okay, so now what I'd like to do is I would like to pull all 4 battalions out. Well, basically I want to pull the entire division out and show the division on the table right here. All right, give me a second to pull everything out. All right, I got the whole division out. This is 1st Division. I've got, starting at the top, we got Cook, Major General George Cook. He's the division general. And then the 2 brigade commanders. We have Peregrine Maitland, and we have Sir John Byng as the 2 brigade commanders. Maitland commands the 1st Brigade, which is only 2 battalions. It's the 2nd and 3rd of the 1st Regiment, of the 1st Foot Guards. And then Byng commands the 2nd Brigade, which is also only 2 battalions. It's the Coldstream Guards and the Scots Guards. And there are 2 artillery batteries. There is the KGL Kuhlmann Horse Artillery, if I remember right. Yeah, Kuhlmann KGL Horse battery. And then there is the foot battery, Sandham's foot battery, and their respective limbers in the back. And this right here is the 1st Division of the British Allied Army. I'm happy to have that complete finally. And also, not only is it complete, but it's complete with my basing style, which is the 20 by 30 bases. And there's 8 of them. The infantry is the thing that I just painted. I started painting them Wednesday, and I just finished them this night on a Monday. So it was basically 5 days of non-stop painting and basing and gluing and flag placement and flocking and all that. Basically, these 4 battalions took me a full work week, about 40 hours, because I did about 8 hours a day. Some days I did a little bit less, some days I did a little bit more, but mostly I was working on them nonstop for a week. Now, I've told myself not to do more than 4 battalions. Never do more than 4 battalions. It just slows the process down to the point where it's hard to complete. And that is normally based on a 6 base battalion. So this, and this is still my maximum amount. And then I've got another battalion and a half, basically. So I basically did a little bit over 5 normal size battalions in 5 days, which I don't think I want to do that ever again. I probably should have just done 1 brigade at a time, but I figured since they're all guards and by doing them I would have everything knocked out, let's just go ahead and knock everything out. Alright guys, well, thanks for coming out and checking out my Napoleonic project update. And as I get more miniatures painted or more rules hashed out for my marshals and generals, I'll be sure to notify you. Alright, I'll see you in the next video.